back again. So as you can see, I know this sounds really disgusting. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. As you can see, my sty is beginning to drain. So today is a good day because I'll get rid of this before school starts. So, as I said before, I've been natural for a while now, for 11 months. Be a year and 19 days. Yay! So excited. So, what I'm going to show you is a slideshow basically of my hair journey so far at 11 months. Everything that I've gone through, all the challenges that I've gone through. I may even add just a little bit of commentary with some of the pictures. As you can see, I started transitioning just from the hair that was on my head, and what I'm transitioning from is heat damage. Basically, I didn't start doing a relaxer in my hair till I was age 14. So since birth to age 14, I was always natural. But I never knew what to do with it. I never knew how to do bends and knots. I never knew how to do two-strand twists. I never knew to do any of that stuff. And even when I began to think of being natural, I was kind of afraid of doing it because my freshman year in college, I used to, wash my hair as always, but I was never comfortable with the natural look that I was trying to go for, and I was trying to do different stuff to make it look good, and it just didn't look good for me at first. So I would immediately, right after I wash it, I go straight to straightening it, and I wasn't realizing how much heat damage I was really putting on my head until I went to a hair salon one day just to get my normal cut as I always do, and my stylist looked at me and she said, "How short do you want your hair?" And I didn't want my hair that short. I wanted to keep the same length. But she said, your ends are so damaged, I'd have to really cut your hair. Like, I'd have to give you a bob haircut. And then that's from the moment I realized, I think maybe I should try this natural thing. And I really didn't get into it until I started watching YouTube videos of other people. Natural 85, I love her so much because she was the first video that I watched. And also I did some research, and the first method that came to me was the curly girl method. And I was like, washing your hair with just conditioner. That's weird. And I also didn't realize that the sulfates that are in shampoos can damage your hair. So I decided it's bad. I know my actual natural anniversary. It was July 31st, 2013. And it was around 11 o'clock at night. And I was like, it's time. And I just went ahead and washed my hair with shampoo one last time, and I did the cold wash. I washed my hair. Not with shampoo, I'm sorry, no. I washed my hair with conditioner. As I said, I detangled it, I washed it with conditioner, and then I rinsed it out with cool water, and I felt an immediate difference. My hair felt moisturized, it felt lively, it had shine, it could bounce. It was just all the good stuff I was looking for. So my decision to become natural has been the greatest decision ever for me. I definitely wouldn't replace it. I'm sorry if the lighting in here is like horrible. I'm kind of in New York right now visiting my dad, as I said in my first video. Visiting my dad right now, but I'll be going back to Georgia pretty soon. So I know pretty soon I'm gonna have to rear up the moisture in my hair to keep my hair nice and naturally curly as always. But so as you will see, as I'm done talking on this video, because I know you guys are like, well, let's see the pictures. So I have all the pictures starting from when I first transitioned all the way till now. So I'm still saving for that special moment to do for my natural hair anniversary, my natversary. I'm so excited just to be 1 year natural. It is a process for you transitioners out there. It is a process, but there are a lot of natural hair resources that are out there that were definitely not out there for me when I was natural as a kid, and that's back in like 1994. So since 1994 till I was 14, I never knew any of the natural stuff that was out there. I never even knew cold washing exists. And, I just thought, all the products that you use, that say, they'll make your hair all nice and moisturized and shiny. I used to fall into that. And I did suffer a little bit from product junkiism when I was doing, just straightening my hair. I realized I fall into product junkiism, which is why I said I only use leave-in conditioner or oil, some type of cream to seal in when I twist, and also this recent pudding that I just bought from Afro Miracle, I believe that's what it's called, is the greatest stuff in the world. I really didn't think I was going to like it, but it gives my hair that slip that I'm looking for. Because when you're definitely twisting your hair or styling your hair, you definitely need some slip in order for you to style your hair. And also too, to make sure that your hands and nails are clean, because as you can see, my nails are cut really short. And that's mainly because when I finger detangle, I know my nails will get caught up in my hair. So I have to be sure to finger detangle first before I actually detangle with a comb. But still, yeah, being natural has been the greatest decision I've ever made. And this is probably be long term. I'm still thinking if I really want to straighten my hair this summer, as it is getting hot, and I really, want to maintain that moisture, but I think I'm just going to keep rocking and doing what I'm doing, deconditioning at least every 2 weeks. That's what I've been doing this summer. I've been deconditioning for like every 2 weeks. Normally I only decondition maybe once or twice a month, and then that's it, or maybe even just once a month. I don't really decondition all the time like that. So I try to decondition this summer at least once every 2 weeks, because this summer heat is no joke. This summer is no joke. Like, that's when your natural hair, I believe, is the most fragile. And even in the winter with the coldest months, even though cold is good, especially when you do a wash and go and you're trying to seal in the moisture in your hair, I believe that the cold wind, seals in all that product and stuff. But even in the winter, you gotta keep your hair protected, because you never know when split ends or damaged ends might come up, and also when you still might have straight ends. Because recently also I've been trimming my hair a lot as well. Trying to make sure that it's trimmed, because when I started my journey, I really just started with the hair on my head, and you could see the straight ends. And for, I would say, between months 1 and 3, I was actually kind of discouraged, because you can see the straight ends when you style your hair. And even when the rest of your hair, when the nap of your hair is really curly, you can still see the straight ends, and it just deters the hairstyle. But I would say between months 3 and 4, I began to really get comfortable with it, because I started doing Bantu knots. That's like been my go-to style since I've transitioned, is Bantu knots. I'm just discovering all these new types of twisting styles, but Bantu knots was my go-to style when I started transitioning, and that's what I suggest as well to new transitioners and to natural people who may not know new stuff. Stick with something that's your go-to style, and then look around, see what kind of new funky, cute, natural hairstyles you can do, because I just discovered this 3-strand twist and I am loving it. Like, I've been 3-strand twisting my hair like this whole summer, because I love it. I love how it gives you that extra curl. And I remember also in my transition journey, I wanted to do 2-strand twist, and that discouraged me as well, because I had nice chunky twist at my roots, and then as you go down, it's just like straight ends, and it just really discouraged me to where I had to like separate my hair and just braid it up and just be done. Like, I was so discouraged. And even when I braid my hair now, I feel a big difference, because now the size of the braids is consistent, when before it was consistency all the way down till I got to the bottom and it was like thin braid, and I used to get really discouraged, and I used to just bobby pin it up and be done. But now the braids that I do now, I'm really getting into my natural hairstyle and trimming my ends, my straight ends and damaged ends, trimming my ends. My hair now is a good consistency when I braid down. So, that's all I really had to say. I know I talk a lot. I know. I just, wanted to tell my whole natural hair journey. So as you will see a whole bunch of pictures starting from when I first started in my transition to now. There will be a whole bunch of pictures. Feel free to follow me on Twitter. It's down in the description box down below, all my Twitter stuff and everything. Or follow my personal blog. I wrote a lot of creative writing. I do a lot of poetry. I do a lot of interesting stuff, and it is really fun to do. I've been writing since the age of 8, so for 11 years strong, I've been writing poetry. So I'm gonna stop talking now because you probably just want to see the pictures. And of course, I gotta add a little music to it too, because I'm also a big music fan as well. So I'm gonna add that as well, and I'll catch you later. So as I promised, guys, these are pictures of me when I first started my transition journey. As you can see, this is the very first day I co-washed my hair. It was the greatest day ever. I really didn't realize that the curly girl method would work. As you know, we always believe that shampoo really cleans your hair, but never did I think that a co-wash can clean your hair just as good as shampoo can. And I also learned about the damaging process that comes with sulfate shampoos, and I actually bought a non-sulfate shampoo that I actually really enjoy, and I've been using to this day for the 11 months that I've been in my natural hair journey. Now as you can see, this is just like the rest of my natural hair journey. I believe this is at 3 months natural. This is when I began to really start to feel the benefits of doing Bantu knots as well as other protective hairstyles to really keep my hair in check. And as you can see, this is the curly result that I received from that. And this my transition really kicked off when I started my sophomore year of college at Georgia Southern University. Stand up, GSU, woo woo. That is my school. So that's where you can see my transition really beginning and really starting. And this is definitely when I was really becoming really comfortable with my natural hair, as well as what it was and what it entailed, and what I had to do to upkeep it and make sure that it stayed the way it was.